What's up everybody, Marc Anthony with Old Glory Red Report. I'm here today to talk to you why I believe Sacramento Republic FC ownership group should approach Liga MX and not worry about MLS expansion. I'll talk to you a little bit about it right after this.
Let's go! Sacramento!
How's it going everybody? Marc Anthony, Old Glory Red Report. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. We are a Sacramento Republic FC supporters channel by the supporters for the supporters. You can always find us with weekly content. We do matches, post and pre. We talk about upcoming events, and we'll get into a lot of other things down the road. But today I want to talk to you about why I believe Sacramento Republic FC should consider approaching Liga MX and not worry about MLS expansion. Before I jump into the Liga MX part, I'd like to talk about where we are in the process. Right now, Sacramento has been passed up a couple times by MLS for other cities, some of which have current franchises, some of which that do not. So with that being said, Republic fans who have been out at games, showing their support, showing that we are a viable franchise, kind of feel like we've been left in the dust a little bit, played by the MLS. We keep getting these empty guarantees. I think it was 2015 where President Don Garber even mentioned that it wasn't a matter of if Sacramento Republic FC got a franchise, it would be when they got a franchise. Well, here we are in the middle of 2018. The season is more than halfway over and we're still left in limbo. We do know that there are a couple spots left, but there is no guarantee that we will be selected for one of those spots. With that being said, it has been a very frustrating experience for a lot of MLS fans like myself, but Sacramento Republic fans first and foremost like myself. I know as a Republic fan and a huge soccer fan, I would be even more into MLS than I already am. I know a lot of people feel that way. The closest team that we have is San Jose Earthquakes. As any Northern California knows, I know a lot of East Coast folks, maybe people who live in the Midwest or in the South, people who don't understand the geography of California, but we are literally like 20 states combined. I mean, San Jose is not close to Sacramento, and anybody who is familiar with Northern California would be able to tell you that. There's no way that you can be a San Jose Earthquake supporter in Sacramento and make games on a regular basis. You could definitely check out a game on a Saturday or a Sunday, but the 3 to 4 hour drive, depending on the traffic, I mean, that's just not feasible in California, especially when we talk about traffic for, a family. I mean, you could do it. We go to 49ers games and they play out there in Santa Clara. I'm a big Niners fan myself, but that's once a week. That's 8 home games a season. Those are events. That's not feasible for regular supporters like Sacramento Republic fans. Now, going back to our team, we have shown a tremendous amount of support, regularly selling 11,000 tickets in a stadium that holds 11,000 fans. So we have shown repeatedly to MLS that we are a viable franchise in terms of public support. We have not only fans that go to games, but we have season ticket holders. We are acting as basically an MLS franchise when you break down the ticket prices. We're paying, I think the lowest season ticket dollar amount you can get is over $300. That's just not like any USL club at all. That is definitely on par with the MLS clubs, not the USL clubs. So we have shown that we are a model franchise, a consistent franchise in the USL. Give us a stadium, give us better competition, give us the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Carlos Vela, who we already have seen, and those tremendous world-class athletes. And I guarantee you, this franchise is selling out every game. I guarantee you in the first year, they'll max out on season tickets. You put any metric in front of this club and it will sell. This is a extremely dynamic and versatile population that we have here in Sacramento. Very diverse. We have a great Latino community. We have minorities of all walks of life. And what we have in common is the passion for the beautiful game. I mean, the World Cup support's tremendous. You walk around town, all the pubs are filled. I mean, there's just no reason why we shouldn't be in the MLS based on the fervor of this team, the amount of money that it can generate for not just the club, but for the league. But the MLS is a very politically based organization. Right now they want basically the top investors. They really don't care about any other of those boxes being checked. They say that, you know, you need to have X, Y, and Z checked off the list, but we all know that's not true. We all know that is BS. I mean, it really is who has the money, which owner has the money. It doesn't matter where you are. I mean, we've seen Nashville get a team. David Beckham down in Miami is going to get a team. I mean, that's a different story. That was a different contract set up in the past, but still, regardless, that's where we are right now. I believe that we should approach Liga MX because we shouldn't wait around for MLS. If it happens, it happens. But I think that approaching Liga MX can accomplish a couple things, one of which putting the pressure on the MLS. Can you imagine if Sacramento was admitted into Liga MX and not MLS? Can you imagine what that would take away from the MLS? The fans in Sacramento, they wouldn't even watch MLS. In Northern California, they'd come here, they'd support the Mexican club that they grew up watching, or they'd be huge Sacramento Republic fans and root against them. But either way, the matches would be incredible. Can you imagine seeing Chivas, America, Pumas, like those clubs coming here? I mean, you might have to build a 40,000 seat stadium just to contain that, how many people want to go to those games. We've seen exhibition games with Liga MX teams here. They sell out all the time. I mean, Republic usually plays 1 or 2 every year, exhibitions or friendlies, either at the beginning, in the middle, or the end of the season. And those games sell out. Those are amazing atmospheres. So, first point, can you imagine the pressure on MLS to see a viable community, a media market like Sacramento leave and not join MLS? I think that would be enough to scare them into awarding us a franchise. Even though we've already checked all those other boxes off, we know it's not enough. That might be the one thing that could definitely push us over the top. Number 2, we join it, Liga MX. Right now, they have 18 teams. They're talking about expanding to 20. They're talking about eliminating Pro Rel, which means no more moving up, no more moving down. It's a conversation. They don't know for sure yet. It's still political down there, just like it is up here. But regardless, they want to expand. If they want to expand and bring 2 more teams up, this is the time to act. This is the time to kind of see if it's a viable opportunity. Now, I know some people are saying, yeah, but Sacramento is so far away from the other teams. Like, that is such a terrible disadvantage for when we play road games, when we go down and play Mexico City and other places in Mexico. That is one heck of a trip. However, can you imagine how good we would be at home? Those teams got to come this way too. It's a 2-way road. Now, we got to go there, and it might be tough. Those teams got to come here, and it will definitely be tough. It will definitely be tough with our atmosphere, with the travel. I mean, it would be incredible. Liga MX is already a really strong league. You could argue it's better than MLS. A lot of people probably feel that way. You could say it's on the same tier, so I think it's pretty close. I mean, there's a lot of good teams down there, a lot of really good players, academies and everything. We have those here in the MLS too. But either way, you're getting top level competition by a lot of storied clubs. And I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to see Chivas and Sacramento Republic FC play in a playoff game? I mean, that would be incredible, right? Yeah, I want to know what you guys think, but that's basically my opinion, is that we should approach Liga MX, because if MLS is going to sit on their hands with Sacramento Republic and not give us our proper respect, and our dues, I think that we should just kind of take the fight to them and say, hey, you know what? If you don't want us, we'll move on. We'll see what Liga MX has to offer. I think it would be incredible for Liga MX. Can you imagine that league acquiring a market like Sacramento, eating into the MLS? I mean, let's be honest, Liga MX and MLS, those are two competing organizations. I mean, you get a market like Sacramento, you're not only stealing that market from MLS, you're adding that into Liga MX. I think it would be incredible business maneuver for Liga MX, the owners down there, the federation. And I think it would be a huge, huge loss for MLS to see Sacramento Republic FC walk away. Now, of course, I'd prefer to play in the MLS. I think that would be amazing. That would give our fans here, our great fans, the opportunity to see those great players in the MLS. And, you know, those city rivalries like LA, for example, we all know about the Sacramento-LA rivalry. We already have a little rivalry with San Jose. And, I mean, who wouldn't like to see San Jose come here and get beat down by, you know, the boys in Old Glory Red? I know I'd love it. I mean, I know they'd love playing us over there as well. Those games, that's another California Classico for San Jose. So, all in all, I think it would just be a tremendous opportunity for Republic Ownership Group to approach Liga MX, even just put the thought into Garber and the rest of the MLS owners' head. I mean, I think that would be enough to push them over the edge. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe that's just all about the money for MLS, and they're so short-sighted in terms of expansion fees, and they're not thinking about the long-term success of a market like Sacramento. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they're not looking down the road. I think it would be a tremendous loss for them. I'd love to hear your thoughts, though. Please comment below. Let me know, should Sacramento Republic even think about joining Liga MX? Should they approach them? Should they do that with the politics involved just to get MLS, you know, to raise their eyebrows a little bit? Leave comments below. Again, me and my partner Casey J, we're always coming at you with Sacramento Republic FC content. We do ticket giveaways. We do match previews like we talked about, post-match analysis. Love to hear your thoughts. Please hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you for your time, guys. Go Republic, and we'll see you next time.